Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys, giving you guys an update on my favorite brushes, the brushes and tools that I'm currently using to pretty much create my full face sort of application sort of deal. What are my go-to brushes and tools. If you are curious about those and how I use them and the different ways that I use them, then definitely keep on watching. Also, if you haven't already, I typically usually do this at the end of the video, but I figure why not do it in the beginning of the video like every other YouTuber. So what I'm doing is telling you guys, definitely hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed. I upload videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday for you guys, and definitely hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do upload videos. So yeah guys, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. So typically for my first step, for primer and all that, I really like applying primer with my hands, whether they're my hands or a brush, and the brushes that I like to apply my primer with are going to be these two guys right here. So I actually like applying not only my primers with these brushes, but also foundation, sheer coverage foundation with these brushes, and they're both MAC brushes. One is the MAC 188 brush, and this is the MAC 159 brush. I'm not sure if they make these brushes anymore, but if I can find dupes for you guys for these brushes, I will leave it in the description bar below. But yeah guys, these are both dual fiber brushes. They're really great for applying a product in a very natural way without making it look super cakey. The plus side about that's one of the pluses about these brushes. But the biggest difference for me is that with this one, I get a lot more coverage out of this one because this is more of a flat brush, where this one I can start off sheer and really build it up. So if you're the type of person who really likes to pack a punch with their foundation but still want it to look natural, then I would say go with this one. But if you guys are wanting to start off something really sheer and just kind of lightly build it up, then I would say go with this guy right here. So the next tool, ooh, my voice got super deep, wow. For my next tool, I have the Real Technique sponge. Mind you guys, I use these brushes and tools all the time, and I just used them, so they're currently all dirty, so just ignore that. But this is the Real Technique sponge. It is green because this is the holiday version, and I got it on sale. These cost about $5 normally, but on sale I got it for $2.50. And drugstore is definitely a good way where you can get a lot of brushes at affordable price, good brushes. Real Technique's brushes and tools are really good, so I would start there if you want quality. But I really like the Real Technique sponge just because A, it's affordable, and also it really blends out product like a dream, and I just like the shape that it has. So this part right here where it's kind of flat, and then it also has a really nice tip as well. So next product is actually one of a newer brush to my brush collection, and that is this brush right here. So this is the Morphe M536 brush. I specifically use this brush for setting concealer in my under eye area. Sometimes I use it to blend out concealer, but most of the times I specifically use this brush to set concealer under my eye, just because this brush is like the perfect shape. It's really pointed, so I can really get in that inner corner, and all I have to do is just kind of lightly press that powder on. Sometimes I go on my nose with it as well. Wherever I want to place just a light powder, just kind of lightly set. That's what I use this for. I absolutely love this brush. So my highlighting brush actually changed. So as you guys know from my last brush video, I like a fan brush for highlighting, but I kind of moved away from that. I don't really like fan brushes anymore for highlighting once I discovered, oh goodness, there is a hair in my eye. Oh my gosh, oh goodness. But yeah, like I said, I moved on from fan brushes just because I don't like the way that I just prefer this brush better, and it applies highlight a little bit more smoothly. So this is the Morphe M510 brush. I used this to highlight today, and I can really like pinpoint where I'm putting my highlighter versus if I use a fan brush. Like, even though I can pinpoint it in a specific place, like it does the job, but it doesn't blend it out as well as this brush does. Like, look how seamlessly that blends into my skin. Now, of course, that's also the highlighter as well. It's a very natural highlight, or an easy easier blendable highlight, but like I can just be able to like really blend highlight into my skin really easily with this brush versus a fan brush. So if you guys don't already, like this is a really popular brush from Morphe. I definitely say get it, invest in it. It's really good. So the next brush tool is actually another new brush in my collection. It's also a Morphe brush as well. This is the Morphe M530 brush. I specifically use this brush for contouring slash like bronzing up my face, if you will. So basically I just take this and really just kind of swirl this on the perimeter of my face, really get that beard area and all that good stuff. It's just really good, nice and soft. It gets the job done. You could probably use this brush for blush as well if you're into blush. I'm not into blush, so I won't be using it that way anytime soon, but that might change because summer, springtime is coming up, and I might be experimenting a little bit more with blush during that time. And last but not least are the eye brushes. So as far as eye brushes go, I have this guy right here. This is the MAC 224. I don't believe MAC makes this brush anymore, but I really like this brush for blending out eyeshadow in the crease area. A good dupe for this brush is the Morphe M441 brush. The biggest difference though is that the MAC one is a little bit more fluffier and not as stiff as the Morphe one. The Morphe one is just a tiny bit on the stiffer side versus the MAC one. The MAC one's a little bit softer, but they both pretty much do a similar job. So if you can't find the MAC one, then I would definitely say get the Morphe one. It's a good dupe for it. And last but not least, it is the Morphe M408 brush. This is like the best brush for smudging out eyeshadow on the lower lash line. I never really had a great, super good brush specifically for that. And I also have sensitive under eyes, not sensitive under eyes, but like sensitive eyes, like right in that lash line area. And I'm always watering in my eyes. And this just makes it so much easier just to like, just pick up a color and really just pinpoint and like smudge color out on the lower lash line. It makes it so easy, so comfortable. So if you have trouble with smudging out color on your lower lash line, definitely I say invest in this brush. It's really good. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a quick video, but I did want to come on here and again tell you guys kind of an update on what I'm using. Definitely I'll leave links to most of these products down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed. Leave a comment down below. Tell me guys, what are your favorite brushes that you like to use? If you have any brush recommendations for me, of course, definitely leave them down below. But yeah guys, thanks for watching and I will catch you guys later in the next video.